you're excited. I hope you're excited. I promised you guys I'll take you along. I'm going to be in a class for Russians. I don't know how to speak Russian. How is it going to be? And you are the black sheep. I thought I was the bubs of the class. And some of those classmates of yours, we won't graduate together. You will make the video for I had 13 courses. Tell me why I'm going to be studying Russian history like an international student. You don't even understand Russian that well because all the tests are oral tests. So if you don't know, you don't know. Your mind is going to go crazy. You're going to develop a headache. These Russians will give you all the material you need to pass. If you try to compete with the Russians, my classmates will learn today. Me, I'll understand next week. For school thing, it just gets harder. You are the one who gets better at doing it. I had an amazing birthday. Make sure you engage with this video, like, comment, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, and share with your mama, your papa, your auntie.
Another banger. Make a call, make a bong, 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 make a call, make a keep body, bong, 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 your body, kakara, make a bong, 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 on a make it.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Pumzi and I'm back again with anything and everything interesting. If you're new here, my name is Pumulo. I'm an African student living, learning and existing in Russia, so be sure to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. Oh my god, that felt so good. Like like it's been a minute and yeah, here I am. I hope you're excited. Wow, you know, I should really stop this habit of leaving you guys and just disappearing because you've been showing me so much love, guys. Our little family is growing, and every time I look at it, I'm like, oh my god, I owe these guys a video. I don't know if you can tell, but like, I am excited. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So without further ado, let's jump straight into this video. So as you can see by the title below, this is like a 2024 wrap, first semester wrap. Ooh! Honestly, I can't believe I'm doing this. Like, oh my god, like first year, first semester recap. Like, this is a huge blessing. Yeah. To be honest, I don't even know where to start this video because like I promised you guys I'll take you along on this journey, but like immediately the journey just began. Everything just started going choo, and like it was really hard for me to keep you guys updated and like take you along this amazing but difficult journey. But like yeah, so I'm here to repeat. So for those who don't know me, my name is Pumulo. I am an African student from Zambia studying general medicine in Russia. So this was like my first semester of first year med school, and it's been a little bit of everything. So going to like the beginning of the semester, going to summer 2024, like I was already scared. Like I was already panicking. Like I remember days just crying about it, like not knowing like what's ahead of me. Like I was so scared because like I was like, I'm going to be in a class for Russians. I don't know how to speak Russian. How is it going to be? And I wasn't crazy for doing that. Like I wasn't crazy for like crying about something that I don't know, because honestly this was like a humbling experience, I won't lie. So going to the beginning of the semester, you know, the first time I met my group mates, like it was like it's like a group of Russians only, and like I'm the only international student. Well, no, there's another girl, but like she's from Uzbekistan and like she can speak Russian and her Russian is pretty well, so like you don't even consider her an international student. But as for me, like you can even see like everything, like you don't even need to explain that you are a foreign student. Like everyone can just see you are the black sheep. Yeah, however, my group mates are like they're like chill. The first days, like of course they were all excited, like oh my god, we have an international student from Africa, and so they have like rubbish questions sometimes. So like yeah, we try to like interact and make friends. That didn't work out. Like that did not work out, especially on my part. I mean, they were interested in being friends with me, but like because I'm not very confident like speaking my broken Russian, it was like very hard for me to like get through to them. And basically they just gave up on talking to me. They're just like, you know what, girl, you do your thing, we're gonna do our thing. But like they're really kind, and whenever I need help, they are willing to help me. Well, some of them, because some of them are selfish. Yeah, they're willing to help. Yeah, so let me give you a little picture of my group. It's a group of 14 people, 2 international students, one from Israel who grew up in Uzbekistan, and the other one who is me, straight out of Zambia, Africa. Yeah, so like that's the whole thing. Yeah. However, I have certain classes with another group, so like we mix, and when we mix, there's 2 black people. Ooh! There is 2 African students, and honestly, that's like a big blessing for me. Like I'm so lucky to have another African student with me. Like we've been carrying each other, and like yeah, we're encouraging each other, we're speaking our broken Russian together because she's from Angola, and apparently in Angola they speak Portuguese.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I didn't know that. Like I didn't know that until I met her, and I was like, why do you guys speak Portuguese? Like we are basically neighbors, and how did the Portuguese get to you? Like honestly, that was like so frustrating. Yeah, because like even though we're friends, we can't really communicate at a deeper level because of the language. But I'm so grateful for her. She's amazing, and we're amazing. And yeah, we just try not to be the bums of the class. Speaking of the bums of the class, like you know, that list student, I am so happy I am not that student, and I know it. And I know it. Like in the beginning, I thought I was the bums of the class, and that was depressing. But like after some time, I was like, that one. And the funny thing is that they're Russian, and I'm like, you guys are just lazy. Like, come on, I don't understand your language, but I'm here, I'm struggling, and I'm trying, and I'm not the bums of the class. So what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? This goes on to like all the first students out there. Like you might think you're the least in the class, but trust me, you are not. Trust me, some of those classmates of yours, you won't graduate together. You will make it, baby girl. You will make it. So basically during the first days, I tried to get acquainted with like the system of how things work and how to get around certain subjects, and honestly I think that was the best decision I made. Like I discovered which subjects I have to like focus on. For example, I had 13 courses, a whole 13, and all of them are in Russian. And yeah, and I was like, there is no way I am going to be studying all these subjects. Like, come on, some of these subjects are not even all that. Because tell me why I'm going to be studying Russian history. Like, bruh, Russian history is a lot. Like, it goes back to I don't know how many centuries. And then you, an international student, you don't even understand Russian that well. You want to study Russian history? Are you okay? Are you okay, my brother? Yeah, so I already knew on that one, like, no, I'm just going to find a way to be passing the tests, but studying, count me out. And I did that for like most of the subjects. I only focused on 4 subjects. And like for me, those were like anatomy, chemistry, biology, and Latin. Yeah. First of all, so let's break these subjects down. Anatomy, you can't cheat in anatomy because all the tests are oral tests. So if you don't know anything, you don't know anything. You can't choose your phone, you can't Google, you can't do whatnot. You have to speak, you have to tell the teacher what you know. And if you don't know, you don't know. So like that was one of like my main focuses. Chemistry. Chemistry was demonic, I won't lie. So for chemistry, like we used to have like regular tests, but like we already had the answers to those tests. So sometimes you just like work your way around them and like pass. But like chemistry had an exam, and so like I had to focus on that one because I am not gonna fail an exam. Yeah, for biology has an exam this coming semester, so of course like it's very important, and its tests were demonic. Tell me why I am still battling biology. Anyways, yeah, and Latin is important. In the past it had an exam, but now it doesn't. But like, yeah, it's one of those subjects. Yeah, so this goes out to the future first years or first years. Know the subjects to focus on. You can't focus on everything. Your mind is going to go crazy. You're going to develop a headache.
Headache.
Sorry.
Man, I got a headache.
Yeah. Apart from that, I learned how to like use the material that we were given. Because one thing I realized is these Russians will give you all the material you need to pass. And so it's your own decision to fail. If you fail, that's on you. Like they give you everything. They give you the textbooks. They give you the like not only like physical textbooks, they give you the whole e-library, like electronic library. You have access to like a lot of things. You have access to atlases, like online atlases. Like they literally give you everything. You're just like, oof, take it. If you fail, that's on you. That's just on you. And so I learned to like use the material, you know, the buzzers, learned how to cheat my way through some subjects and yada yada yada, and basically just like studied the subjects, like knew how this subject goes. Okay, this subject you have to do a presentation, this subject you have to submit your notes, this subject you have to do tests online. And honestly, that really helped me like yeah. So one important thing you're going to do as an international student is make a good impression where it matters. Like one thing I worked hard to do was to like make a first good impression with like my teachers. Make sure you show up to class, sit on that first desk, and just make sure you're always there, you're there on time, you're not late, because like teachers will look at you like, what the heck? Yeah, like make sure you like try and talk to your teachers somehow. Like I know for some of us it can be really hard, and honestly I really struggled with that. Like I couldn't like form a relationship with my teachers, but like I just continued showing up to the classes, not being late, and showing effort. So like for example, in anatomy class, most of our like lessons, you have to like speak, like the teacher has to know you know something. And like for me, because like I'm an international student, I wasn't very very confident to like, you know, get up and like start speaking and saying everything. And like the teacher understood that, so like she wouldn't point at me to like explain something. But one thing I used to do is like when I see somebody is struggling to say something, like maybe to identify like a landmark or anything, I would like say that out loud, so the teacher knows that okay, like she's just not a corpse in this body, she is actually like trying to understand. It's just the language that's like doing her, it's just the language that's limiting her. And honestly that really helped me. I ended up passing all my anatomies at shorts, and yeah, so during the semester, you know, I was just showing up to those classes, doing my homeworks, doing my assignments, and like doing basically the simplest things. Because like if you try to compete with the Russians, you will fail. Like don't try and compete, move at your own pace. And like I think that was like the biggest lesson that I learned, was to move at my own pace. Because what used to happen in anatomy class is my classmates will learn today, me I'll understand next week. And like it was so funny and somehow discouraging, but like I got around it and I understood like, okay, this is my situation and there's nothing we can do about it. So yeah, like even if I'm saying it like this, it wasn't easy. There was a lot of crying after I failed some tests, like bruh, like there was a lot of crying. There was a lot of there was a lot of feeling homesick. There was a lot of loneliness, and there was like everything. Like some days you win, some days you lose. And being an international student studied in Russian, you record more losses than you do wins. And I learned that the hard way, honestly. I learned that the hard way. And you just keep on pushing, you just keep on pushing. And I'm grateful that I have such a supportive circle. Like it was crazy. There were nights I didn't want to go to class the next day because like I was like, no, I can't do this, I can't do this. But I did it, and I'm telling you, you can do it. You can do it, baby girl. You just have to keep pushing, you just have to keep going. Because like people go home, like people get expelled, people give up, and I promise you guys, I'm not going to be one of those people. Yeah. Hold me accountable. If I come on this app and say I've given up, no. So if I was to describe this semester in one word, I would say humbling. Because I was humbled, my pride was crushed. I had to reduce myself sometimes. Because like sometimes you have to be asking the dumbest questions because you don't understand what they're saying and whatnot. But like it's life, you get used to it and whatnot. But like yeah, we are moving, and I am in a better place than I was when I first began this journey. So yeah, it gets better. Wait, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You get better. Like the whole situation, the whole school thing, it just gets harder. You are the one who gets better at doing it. And I know you can. Even though most of the part was like bad and everything, there were some light moments, like some moments of excitement, some great experiences, some funny moments and all that. Like it wasn't bad the whole time. Yeah, and in those moments I really learned to like absorb those moments and just like embrace them and feel nice and yada yada yada. Any chance I got to have fun, I took it like because school was depressing. School was depressing and whatnot. Oh my god, I planned that I would do this in like segments. So where are we right now? Okay, yeah, like moving on to the end of the semester, project save the semester was really stressful. I had to like make sure you get all the choice, like make sure your like report book sort of is like signed by all your teachers and like you managed to clear. So this semester I only had one exam, and this one exam had me on the chokehold. Like it had me on the chokehold. Sleepless nights of like studying and whatnot. And finally we made it. I passed my exam on my first try. I think that was like the biggest win of the semester, because bruh, a whole exam, cathedral of Shayahimia, like Department of Chemistry. I passed that exam, and that exam is demonic. I have heard stories about it. And like that pushed me to like study. Like I studied for that exam. I went through like the previous past papers. I made sure I wrote down like a lot of them. Like, it was a lot. Because like the exam is like 12 questions, and like, you have to think on your own, you have to write all those formulas on your own, and like it was a lot. But like thank God I walked into that exam room, just me, my pen and my calculator. My phone was outside, and I sat down and I wrote to my best ability, and I passed. I wish I made a video of like my reaction, but like my reaction was so crazy. Like I was crying. I was crying out of excitement because like I never expected it.
I never expected it.
But God gave it to me.
I feel happy, I feel grateful, and I feel fulfilled. I'm happy because I never expected it, but God gave it to me. I'm grateful to Him.
Yeah, and like that was like the biggest, like that was the biggest win, and I'm so grateful. I'm grateful because
I'm happy because I never expected it, but God gave it to me. I'm grateful to Him.
yeah. So moving a little away from like school and whatnot, here are some of the things that I did. So first of all, I moved to like a new dormitory. I know you guys can like notice the difference because like I maintained the decor and whatnot, but like I moved to a new hostel and I think I like it here. Like it's better than the previous hostel that I was living in. And I had an amazing birthday. Oh my god, an amazing birthday. Your girl is 19, and honestly that was like the best birthday ever, like yet. Like I really felt special on my birthday and I loved it and everything. Yeah, apart from that, I think I got closer to like my family and whatnot. Yeah, and despite not having like friends at all here, I think I learned to like enjoy my own company. I learned to like set my boundaries with some of the people around me, and it was good. Like 2024 was a good year for me, I won't lie. 2024 was a good year for me. I did a lot of things and yeah, it was great. It was great. Though I missed home alone, but it was great. Yeah, 2024 was great. Our little community, our little family, our YouTube family is slowly growing and I'm so grateful. So many people have been reaching out to me, asking me about the Russian scholarship, and honestly, that makes me feel happy. Like people have been reaching out to me, like Pumulo, you inspire me, and honestly, that's like the best thing that happens to me. Like I feel good. So make sure you engage with this video, like, comment, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, and share with your mama, your papa, your auntie. Ooh! Yeah, and happy 2025. Welcome to 2025. And I hope this is going to be a good year for us. Yeah, so this is me signing out. I hope you enjoyed this video and bye.